anchors. In this evolving and spectacularly generous 3D existence that knows that it is on the verge of an explosive and expansive renewal to fifth density, where what you think and what you feel creates immediately. I have been working on a very impeccable relationship of intention setting with my plants. In the past, I knew that the earth was struggling. In the past, I knew that we were losing our insect life. And I think I came outside with a bias that my garden wasn't going to do well this year because there were too many things going on with the world. Too many issues with acid rain and chemtrails and pollinator depletion, issues with imbalance in the soils and the microbial life. And I believed a whole lot of stories that from various perceptions and realities were true. And this year, the garden was built with love and hope and a request for miracles and an alternative timeline. And that is exactly what it has provided me. Amazingly, we have not been overtaken because of intention by squash bugs, squash beetles, potato beetles, by the classic Japanese beetles, which always seem to come. Things are growing. We've had a bunch of peaches from these tiny little trees that have struggled for years. We've got vines and melons and gourds and squash and potatoes and herbs, wildflowers, nasturtium companion planting, broccolini, borage, okra, garlic, further tomato plants, strawberries, again some wild volunteers just to keep things balanced, rainbow chard. Here is the fall garden already starting over again. New life, new hope, golden berries, raspberries, grapevines, heirloom corn, gemstone seed corn. I come outside and I talk to the plants, I talk to the insects, I talk to the elemental kingdom and ask it to guard my garden. And I recognize that stones were placed in the earth for healing and rejuvenation, and there are crystal points that are gridding this garden, holding intention of protection and abundance in all four corners. And for those of you that are confused about some of these practices, because there's been so much misunderstanding and dogma, we have to remember we create what we believe. We create what we believe. There's energy in everything, and there is an ability to use energy inappropriately at any moment, and very often we're doing that accidentally, inadvertently. But if I believe that I am working with the elemental kingdom that is benevolent and loving and part of Creator's intention, that's what I get. And the more that I speak to the microbial life and the insect life and the plants, the more that they conspire to create the kind of heaven on earth that I desire, rather than projecting upon it that it can do no better than it's done. So, Evolving Earth Anchors, good morning. There is hope for a beautiful timeline, a beautiful evolutionary future that is ours. Let's co-create it together. How good can it get?